It's Indiana in the morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160 and WCCSradio.com. Good morning. 8:45, a quarter before 9 o'clock. Indiana in the morning, always presented by First Commonwealth Bank. And Josh Widdowson is back in the studio with us this morning. Our visit presented by Marcus & Mack, voted the best law firm and the best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. We had a couple of openings that just became open this morning, and wanted to ask Josh to come in and fill one of those openings because I know Teddy Bear Fund Drive Trivia is coming up, and you're getting set for a big night.
It's this Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, we're really close, down to the wire. But the questions have been finalized, prizes are being collected, and final details are being made for what's going to be probably one of the most fun trivia nights out there in Indiana County.
And you, of course, have some teams already signed up, but there's room for more.
There's always room for more. We have 14 teams signed up for this year's trivia night so far.
That's pretty good.
That is very good. In fact, also, and these, as I like to say, they're not just ham and eggers either. We have last year's champions who have rebranded. They're now called the Champs Are Here.
What were they last year?
I forget the name, but I can tell you that they were people with the administration of Indiana School District. And they had a ringer last year. That ringer, though, had moved on. So we'll see how good they are as champs.
Okay.
We also have another team, and this team I remember because the name has stayed pretty constant over the years with them. They're called Jerry and the Mandarers, and they recently just won a trivia league at one of the local breweries in Indiana.
Jerry and the Mandarers. Wow. You know, I've been to the grave of Elbridge Gary, after whom gerrymandering is named.
So there you go.
In the Congressional Cemetery in Washington, D.C., if you want to walk there and have a good time.
It's amazing, though, where people come up with these names.
Yeah.
I mean, they had formed whenever there was talk about gerrymandering the state government lines and everything, the state, the boundaries for districts for Congress. So they were thinking like, okay, why don't we turn that into like a 50s band name, like Jerry and the Pacemakers.
There you go. Jerry and the Mandarers will be there. Do you have some of the other names? Or no?
We do have Orange Crush, and we do have a couple of teams. Orange Crush, Justice League of Trivia. We have the Smartinis, Brain Drain, and some people do like to dip into pop culture when it comes to these names. One of them is called, and I know I'm probably going to catch a little bit for this every time I say it, they're calling themselves That's What She Said.
Okay.
From The Office.
There you go.
Yeah, so.
There you go. All right, so, and you're going to have to call that name out.
Yeah, and every time I do that, they're going to yell back something.
All right, so you turn it into a really, really nice and fun event.
It is.
And fun is the word.
Fun is the word. I mean, you can go to a lot of these events, and you go in there and you're raising funds, and it's a competition. I mean, you have a lot of people running like casino nights, nights at the races. This is different, I mean, because it attracts a different group of people who are like, I don't know if I want to do the night at the races or that, but I know I can beat somebody in Trivial Pursuit. So it's a different sort of people that come in and play these games.
Yeah, and it's interesting as well that sometimes teams will just load up on people who are really good at general trivia, and some will load up on specialists.
I always advise teams, if you're going to form a team for the first time, get a lot of specialists. If you know a lot about sports, get somebody who's good with social studies. Get somebody who's good with history. Get somebody who is good in pop culture on your team. That way you're trying to get a well-rounded team, and everybody gets a chance to participate.
Yeah, absolutely. So teams want to walk up on Friday. What do they need to do?
Okay, if you need to walk up, just head up to the Indiana Elks Club on Friday. We're opening the doors at 6, and you can register your team at $20 a player. You can still register, though, now for $15 a player if you log on to WCCSradio.com and complete the online application there.
Yeah, and if you do all 6 players, then that's a pretty substantial savings.
That is a pretty substantial savings. That's $30 right there.
Yeah. So go ahead and get yourself signed up now. But however you want to do it. If you want
Yeah.
to come Friday, or just make a bigger donation to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive.
hmm And we also will have one of the things that we've always done is we've done second chances. This gives you a chance to put a second answer down in case you're not sure of your first answer. We usually give people 2 for free. You can buy more second chances at the game.
There you go.
And again, money goes to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. We also will have 50-50 raffle going on as well.
I don't know if we've said it yet or not, but it is where and
It's
when.
the Eagles. It'll be 6 o'clock. The doors open on Friday, and the game itself starts at 7.
Eagles providing food.
Eagles, yes, that's part of the great thing that they do. I mean, they provide us with the room, and we say, hey, do you guys want to open up a snack bar and drinks in your bar section? And they said, yeah, we can do that. And they more than happily provide us with snacks, finger foods throughout the night.
All right, so it's going to be a good time coming up on Friday. Categories, I know that you have plenty of them.
Oh, yeah, we run the gamut. As I mentioned, history, social studies, current events, we have a few about that. We have a lot of music categories as well because of the fact that we're connected with Renda Media and the great music ability that we have here. I mean, we have a lot of music questions and music puzzles too.
Yeah, and it's not just throwing out a wordy answer. You actually play the music.
Yeah, we play the music. We'll play a music clip. One of the traditions that we started right in the first year, and we've continued it all the way through, it's what I call our tunnel song question. It's imagine that you're going through the Pittsburgh tunnels and the radio station drops out and all you're hearing is static. What you have to do is you have to fill in the lyric where the static was. And you'll actually hear that. You'll hear the lead up, you'll hear the first part of the song, and then it goes right to static, right to white noise, and then you'll hear the song resume as you're coming out on the other end of the tunnel.
There you go. There you go. All right, and the team that is able to do that the best is going to win that question.
Yeah, they get the points for that one. So this is 6 rounds of general knowledge trivia. We also do an intermission question. And we also do something called the final question of doom at the end of the quiz. It's the only question you can lose points, but it's also the most difficult question. So you have to wager how confident you are on the topic.
So there you go. Trivia night is coming up on Friday, and it benefits the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. This is a concept that you came up with a few years ago.
Oh, I mean, many years. I mean, today still, there's a lot of people who go out and play trivia nights at pubs. And I did come up with the concept for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive trivia night, but I was inspired by the Kiwanis, who used to do a trivia night, by Beth Israel Synagogue, who had their own trivia night to raise funds for the synagogue. But I figured, you know what? I just love playing the trivia games. I love playing the bar trivia games. Why not try to host my own? And it's been very successful.
There you go.
Over the years, we've raised close to $18,000.
There you go.
For the trivia
nice.
night.
That's the nicest thing of all. Okay, so there you go, boys and girls. Get yourself a team if you don't have one already signed up. You can either come and register at the door that day, or you can register ahead of time, save yourself a few bucks.
You can do that at WCCSradio.com. And before I go further, I want to say thanks first off to the Eagles for allowing us to use the venue. I want to say thank you to all the people who have signed up to volunteer. A lot of it is Renda Media staff and their significant others. We do get a few other local volunteers as well, one of them being Skip McGreevy. He comes by. He doesn't want to play. He wants to help out. I'd love for him to play because I think he'd do good, but he always helps out in checking the answers. Also want to thank Andy Hart from our affiliate, Cat Country 106.3. He helps me develop the questions and the sound cues that we use for the audio questions.
There you go.
So, and he's been a big help to me over these years.
Yeah, Skippy would win it all.
Skippy would win, yeah. But his son ain't too bad too. His son is on one of those on one of the teams this year.
Oh, yeah.
So
there you go.
We know that he's a chip off the old block.
All right, so coming up on Friday at the Eagles in Indiana, it is Teddy Bear Fund Drive Trivia. Doors open at what time?
Doors open at 6. The game itself starts at 7. That gives you time to find a seat, maybe get some snacks from the Eagles snack bar, get a drink, and be sure and get yourself ready to go.
Get warmed up. All right,
yeah.
Good shape. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Todd.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.